So let's go ahead and start our test. So before that, let's just pause a little bit and just make it easier for us to observe. And then we're just gonna go ahead and remove the grid and just hit start, guys. So this is crash 300 index. We just took a sell right there. We just ate. Look at how we're catching all those spikes right there, which is something I like about the system, guys. Let's look how much it can take. It can take over 8 hours to simulate this test. So we're not gonna be like looking at all those 8 hours. I'm gonna be forwarding some of it, but just look at it. Another side, let's see, catching the spikes. Look at it, and we know that greedy, guys. We stop when we need to stop with the spikes, because like remember, this is crash 300, guys, and look at it now. With few trades that we've taken on sales, we've already made 372 USD. So let's just pause right there, and we started with just 100 USD, guys. Look at that. Look at that. It hits a stop loss, trailing stop loss, the rest, and just look at that. 900 USD, 14 USD to 13 USD on just single positions, guys. Look at that. This is a money making machine, by the way, a money printing machine. Look at that. And we already made 394 USD. And this, bear in mind, this is 1 minute time frame. We started on the 26th, around 16 past 12, and now it's already 4 a.m. We've already made major big bucks, guys. If you started with 100 USD and we made 394 USD, guys, would you want to just run with it without even taking something out of your account? So anyway, guys, this is what you should just go ahead and just look at the performance of the system. Look at that. 500 USD already. You minus our 100 USD. Oh my God. Look at that. It's like every position the system takes, guys, it's got almost 100 USD, and that's the shame, because like we've only taken, oh man, look at that 17 USD right there that the system can like took. That was that catch of that spike right there. Had we catch this spike right to the end, imagine how much we could have made, guys. But anyway, we're not greedy people. We like what we get. We're satisfied with what we get. 527 USD at 446 in the morning. Before you even think about going to work, we've already made that much with the system. So look at that. Look at how we're catching the spikes. And as you can see, the market is on a downtrend right now, and the system is just killing it, guys. It's just killing it. So when we reach 1,000, I'm just gonna go ahead and just have a look at the equity graph right there. Look at how linear it is, how linear the equity graph is, and that's super amazing, guys. That's super amazing. It continues to grow. Now we're at 700 and 800 USD, by the way. So now we're taking in buys. Look at those buys, guys. So we catch the spikes. When we catch the spikes, when the market is on a downtrend, we catch the spikes. As the market goes on an uptrend on crash 200, guys, we catch those little accumulation, candlesticks right there, and we trail immediately. It goes into profit. Look at that. This is incredible. Although they don't have much money like when the market is crashing on crash 200, but it's still respectable amount of money. Kind of send 4 USD on 5 position, 4 multiplied by 5 is 20 something USD, and that's really incredible. Look at this. We just took a sell. The market is still reversing to the upside. And guys, bear in mind, I always say this. The system is not 100% accurate. It is 90% accurate, my brother, right there, my sister. Bear in mind, this is 90% accuracy. So that 10% margin of error, we're gonna show you what we mean by that 10% margin of error that we've distributed to that error. So let me explain it to you. You see this trade over here. It took how many candlesticks? And remember, this is 1 minute time frame, so we would have to wait that long for it to close in profit. And it could have gone the other way to the south side. And just have a look at this. We're way above 1,000 USD, and it's still the same day, about 9 minutes to 12. And we've already made over 1,000 USD. So you tell me this is not a holy grail, my brother. I'm gonna laugh at you. Look at that. A profit of 1,134 USD. And we're still going, my guy. We're still going. Look at the equity curve. It's getting smaller and smaller. And here it says I have to test this for over 5 hours. I don't have that time. And I guess you don't have that time to watch my YouTube video for that long. And here I was still waiting for a sell position. Nothing has happened yet. So first sell position, the first position that it's going to take, I'm going to wait on it. And look at this. And by the way, to make it exciting, I think I should increase the number of position here, because like, you know what, this is a demo account and we have a lots of funds here. Let's just go for 1010 and just say okay and close and go back to our simulation. Look at that. Look at how we're catching the spikes, man. When the market goes down, we catch all the spikes. Look at how we're catching the spike. Look at how we're catching everything, guys. I like this. This is magical. This is mesmerizing. Look at how we're also going with the buys. And guys, don't forget this. Don't forget this statement here. This statement is very important, guys. Like, if I didn't have a system, I'd definitely see that clear. Let me just open another, and then it says Christ 300 index 1 hour time frame. On average, one drop occurs in the pair series every 300 ticks. Hence, it's called Christ 300. And so I'm just gonna close that and go back to my simulation. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. And look at even the loss, guys. There's no much loss into it right there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that loss. Let's have a look. -2 USD. I mean, like, okay, I see -20 USD, which is a little bit huge because, like, multiplied by 5, that's over 100 USD because there's also cents in it. So that's the error that I'm talking about, guys. In simple terms, if you look into this system, guys, it suffered a loss over here. It took a sell position, but it closed it over here on a buy, and we lost almost 20 USD on each and every position. So that's the error that I'm talking about, guys. That's the error. That's the 10% error that I'm talking about. That when the trend is about to go out, you understand, like, the system will lose once, and it doesn't lose twice in a row. By the way, go back from the beginning of our YouTube video, and we just suffered another loss here because the system closed this position way earlier than it should have. But that's just a safety feature. That's the risk management feature that we also have on the system, so we're not surprised about that. But to say the least, guys, to say the least, the system is highly profitable, but not just 100%. 90% of the time, you'll enjoy the system. You just look at those, just look at that, just look at it, just look at it. And now we have one position for buy that's still open over there at the top. We have a buy position that's open there at the top, and look at how we're trailing it as well. And we just closed that trade in profit, and we just lost this trade right there. It's going to be represented right now. It's going to be represented. We just lost this sell right there. That's not a problem. Just like I've told you, 90% of the time we'll be winning, but that 1% will always be losing, guys. So without wasting any of your time, let's go back to the equity curve and just fast forward a little bit, because I don't have 5 hours to watch this. Understand? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at how the system is handling this. And let's see if the time is reducing or anything like that. But by the system, guys, it's system power. Look at how we're catching all these spikes. Look at how we're catching all these spikes. That's what I love about Manifold Victory Plus, guys. It accounts to the user's needs. It accounts to the user's needs. As a system user, your needs are well taken care of. And look at those losses that we sustain, and as well as the comeback when the system is on the hinge trading feature. And you already made 2,300, guys. And I always encourage you not to trade for more than 12 hours with the system. But this is a 1 minute time frame, so you'd have to be what we call on 1 minute time frame. You don't really have to be patient, guys. You just have to take whatever the market gives you and go out. And that's what I like about Deriv, guys, because you understand, like, you have such markets that are so predictable, just like this one. And look at that, we're already touching 3,000. It's at the 27. It's the second day, guys. What else do you want? Buy the system, man. Buy the system if you need money. Get a system if you need money, guys. Who can give you 3,000 USD in less than 2 days? That's amazing right there, guys. This is Christ 300. And we're already going, guys. Look at those buys that we're taking in. And I'm sure right now we're somewhere around, we're going for 4,000. Look at that, 3.6 already. Look at that loss right there. That loss right there, that's what set us back from our 3,000 USD. But anyway, it's not a problem for us. We know that losses are part of the system, guys. Like, once in a while we suffer a loss in a system. It's not one of those systems that lose consecutively, a loss after a loss. There is no way that this system can lose twice in a row. There is no way, I guarantee you, especially on synthetic market, there is no way. Look at that. We're already at 4,000 USD. We can't lose twice in a row on synthetics, guys. There is no way. There's no way. Even on currencies, we don't lose twice in a row. Even on gold, man, this system is power. It's system power, system strength. Let's look at the equity graph. Look at the equity graph. It's still super, guys. Still super. And still saying that we got 2 hours to go right here. I don't know about that, but I don't have that time to show you how the system is working in 2 hours. So other than that, I'm just gonna go ahead and just have a look on what the system is doing right here. I was hoping we would have taken a trade, but nothing yet. So if ever, like, you want to verify if your settings are right, just go to properties and under common, make sure allow algo trading is on. And with that being said, just go to your input settings and make sure your trade size and the other settings are as correct as they have to be. So let me just increase also as well and go say 30 position 0.25. What size? These ones are as accurate as they have to be. And just wait for the system. And look at that, guys. We're already going for 5,000. It's insane. And it does this just in a matter of minutes. Because like remember, we recommend to use the system on 1 minute time frame and 5 minute time frame. So it will definitely take care of your account in that way. And look at those. I mean, come on, come on, come on. Have you seen anything as these guys, as this crazy? This is crazy right there. And the recovery after losses, you see that, like this right here, this here was a major loss, but look at the recovery afterwards. Look at the recovery. Look at the profits, even when it sells, and that's another loss right there for the sell. But the system itself, guys, what it does, it's shocking. Like when I discovered this on Crash 300, I was as shocked as anybody else. And I love Crash 300, guys. It pays good money. You don't need to have a verified account with Deriv in order to trade any of their market, like their financial instruments. You just need to trade if you have to, guys. And look at this, like you will never get 2 losses in a row. So if let's say you suffer a loss just like this one, on the next position that the market can take, you can even go crazy as you like. Just make sure you have enough equity, guys, because if you don't have enough equity, you must suffocate your account. And if you suffocate your account, you can't say the board blew your account, because like that's you use a huge lot size that was unsustainable or on the system. So let's have a look here. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We just reached above 5,600. So that's actually nice. That's actually nice, guys. That's actually nice. Look at this. Look at this market. 6,000 touched. And we started with 1,000, guys. Don't forget that we started with 1,000. I'm like with 100 USD, not 1,000, man. With just a mere 100 USD. So I'm just pushing in this time right here. I'm just pushing that time there. 1 hour, 2 hours, man. That's a lot of time that I need to, you understand, to wait for the system. And this side is not opening any trade. And guys, bear in mind, this is a demo account. It's not a live account. I just want the system to take in some few trades in order for me to show you that system itself, it's a force not to be reckoned with, especially for brokers. And I'm so fortunate right now because like if they allow system boards, I've ran into some problems with my recommended broker here in South Africa, the local ones, not the global ones. And the only broker that I would recommend to people is really, really, really EXNESS, guys, for obvious reasons. EXNESS is as big as any financial institution in the world, and they're a global giant right now, and they're dishing out a lot of cash on a daily basis. So why are you not being part of it? Exactly. So look at it, 6.7, and Deriv Dice Pace is also a financial giant itself. It's in each and every South African country that I know, and the synthetic market, which is pretty good. So guys, let's have a look. Just enjoying the markets, man. Looking at the system, does what it does on financial market. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And it's still going, guys. It's still going. Man of all victory plus. The only system that pays the user, guys, on a daily basis. I mean, like, if you have this system and you can literally survive off it. Like, look at that, we just touched 7,000 and it's still taking in winning position right there. Look at those wins. Look at those wins. No spikes above Man of all victory plus. We catch all the spikes. Upside, we buy. Downside, we sell. No matter what the circumstances is. And look at this cash right there. Look at this cash right there. And it was after a loss. So the next few trade, look at the trade, was a win, 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 win. And another loss right there. But the next trade there was a win, 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 win. As we continue to win throughout the markets right here, man. So this is what I love about Man of War, man. The recovery factor is huge. The recovery factor is huge. And just check this out. Check this out. Check this out. The linearity of this graph, it's incredible, man. It's incredible. Almost as a straight line. And this is the balanced liquidity curve that I've always explained it to you guys. If this is the first video that you're watching from my YouTube, go and watch the previous ones, guys. You will see what I'm talking about when I talk about the balanced liquidity curve. It has to be straight as this if ever like your system is as profitable as you claim. Or if ever like the system that you're interested on buying, you understand, from Momento or whatever that may be. It has to be as accurate as that, guys. Look at this, look at this. It's hedging the market right now, and we just suffered the loss. But already we're at 8.2. And remember, we started with 100 USD, guys. So the profits are really shocking. The profits are really shocking. Let me go down and show you the profit. 8,176. And it just went up again. And it went up again. You can't keep up with it, man. You can't keep up with it. You can't keep up. 8.5. And it's still going. In a matter of short, like in a short space period of time, guys, the system just, it just fights for you non-stop. So that's what I like about the system itself. And look at that. Look at that. Man of all victory plus. Man of all victory plus. Man of all victory plus, man. The only system that pays the bills. And let's look at the time. Let's look at the time. Still above 1 hour. And still not halfway. And I'm trying to make this video as short as possible, guys. So I'm just going to let it run like that. And we're going to talk about the system as soon as possible. And look at this, man. I love the accuracy, I love the consistency, I love the proficiency, I like the precision, man. Look at that, look at that. It does same thing consistently, and it keeps on doing it, guys. Keeps on doing it. Look at those wins there. Look at those wins on the sales. So when the market is on a downtrend, the system will focus on looking for selling opportunities. On an uptrend, the system will focus on looking for buying opportunities. There isn't much systems that can do that in these days, like especially here in South Africa, guys. And bear in mind, there's a lot of guys who are claiming to have a system, but they're not willing to go into depth to show you what it does. So if ever like you want to know more about our system, visit my website, Forex Villa Pro. There's the address right there. So every information regarding the system that I have is there. So it's Forex Villa Pro. And once you're here, just go to products and go to trading EAs if ever you're interested in any of our trading EAs. And there you go. You have the EAs that you want. Just click on it. You'll get the information regarding that EA. Just like you've seen, we're talking about Manifold Victory. It's only natural for me to go to Manifold Victory Plus. As you can see, there's a description there and a lot of information there. And it's only going for 3,250. And as you can see, 3,250, that's equivalent to 225 USD according to the current exchange rate between USD. And as you can see, I've got a lot of videos, just more information regarding the system. You need to familiarize yourself on how the system performs, guys, like the installation of the board, advantages of Manifold V3 Plus, and if you compare them to the Manifold V2 Plus, you'll see the difference there, and the close all buttons, that's the huge difference between the previous one and this one, because this one has a close all buttons that you can also take into account. And the system performance on multiple markets, guys, like we're still creating content for that, but as time allows, guys, we'll have all these right there. But on Nasdaq, we already covered that. On gold, we covered that. Performance currencies, Great Britain USD, volatility index, 100 index, the video that I showed before I showed this one. But anyway, volatility 50 index, 10 index, and boom, all those financial markets, guys. We're just trying to show you that the system does really trade all financial market and profitable. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. We're already at 11 USD, and we only started with 100 USD, guys. And it's the 7th of June. Less than 11 days. Man, this system is fire, man. It's fire. And look at the time right now. We've already exhausted 21 minutes. So the minute that I'm left with plus or minus 10 minutes, I'll stop and just let it run smoothly. But I'm afraid, man, it's going to be way over to the top, man. Because like the profits are already shocking. Like I'm just looking at this one. So I'm like, I wonder where we're going to end up at. Because like, it's just 100 USD and already we're at 10,000, we're above 10,000 USD. So this is really one of those systems. And this is one of the most performing market if you're using the system on. I'd recommend use this system here. And in terms of position sizing, guys, be careful with position sizing. You might think maybe 100 USD is enough for your VIX 300. Yeah, so for each and every 100 USD, I'd advise you to lose lot size 0.20 and 3 to 5 positions. You understand? For that kind of an account. So for each and every 1,000 USD, you need to multiply this by 10. So it can be one lot size and just take one position on it and you'll be fine. Or 3 position on it for 1,000 USD. 3 to 5 position there. So that's what I simply mean right there. So let's have a look. Already 11.2, guys. Oh, this system is fire, guys. This system is fire. This is what the Europeans failed to do, and we're doing it here in South Africa, man. With the honest dedication, honest focus, man. This is Manifold Victory, guys. It's your boy Peter, doing the most already. Look at that. We just took a loss, but already we're back into profit, baby. We're back into profit. We're killing them. And sorry for their losses, guys. Look at this. Look at the system. Look at the system, man. Look at the system. Let's check in the time and the equity curve. We're almost there. There's still twice the time left there, but the equity curve is looking amazing. I'm happy with that. The equity curve is looking amazing, guys. I'm happy with that. And we're still going this side. Touch 12,000, man. I wonder where we're gonna stop with this one, because already that figure there is still so shocking, man. I'm like, wow. I don't know even whether you guys can believe this, or you guys gonna be skeptical about it, but it's whatever, guys. If ever you decide to join me, we both make money. If you don't join me, I still make money. If you wanna be part of this, we both make money. If you don't wanna be part of this, I still make money at the end of the day. So it's based on what you want, guys. We're all responsible for our decisions and what we make out of our decisions. So with that being said, guys, look at the system. It can never lose twice. I've told you. You've never seen it losing twice in a row, guys. You've never seen it losing twice in a row. So this is a system with that information right there, it's already power in financial market, guys. You see, after this loss right there, after that big loss, you already know on the next trades that is gonna open, just go big, just go wild, just go wild. You can even recover what it actually lost before if like you an experienced trader. But as a beginner, I'd recommend just trust the system. Just look at that, another loss, but you understand the system, the recovery of it, it's incredible. It's incredible, guys. It's incredible. And I'm looking at this. I'm gonna stop it at somewhere around 34. Understand? So let's give it 10 bit minutes and just see what it does. But look at this, already at 12.7, man. Man, it's just giving me hiccups right here. Looking at it doing this, and it hasn't opened a trade on this demo account. I don't know. I don't open trades, and I wanted to take trades as many as possible because I see the conditions about to gather. How do I know this? I made the system, so I know that. I made a system. Although it's in a range, it's kind of like forming a range there, but I can guarantee you the trade will open soon enough. It will open soon enough. And we're still going, man. We are still going with Men of All Victory Plus. We are still going with Men of All Victory Plus. We already touched 13K, guys. So we're adding 1,000 and 1,000 each and every day. So a minimum that can be said on VIX 75, we'll see on an average win. On an average day, how much can it make? But I already suggest, man, it's way closer to 1,000 in a day, or about 500. Let me be optimistic. If you make over 100 USD with the system or double your account, just take a profit and try the following day. Remember, I don't advise people to trade for more than 12 hours with the system. You understand? Because like the markets are always evolving, and as they evolve, guys, they're moving from a place of low volatility to a place of higher volatility, and vice versa. It always happening, guys, like from a low volatility to a high volatility kind of level, and you might have to hold for a certain period of time, and your trading psychology might be affected. You understand, like making money out of thin air as well, the excitement of it. You need to be psychologically prepared for that. You understand? You need to be in a place where you know how winners quit. You understand? Like winners know when to quit. You understand? Like those are winners right there. Don't take the statement lightly, guys. I live by it 24/7. I take it as serious as a heart attack. So here we are, still no trade, but we're almost there. We're almost there at 35. So look at that, look at that, look at this system. I want to know where we're at. I wonder where we're at. Oh, 14K. 14K. We just suffered a loss, but look at those recovery wins right there. They take you back right where you were. You understand? And that's the 10%. Remember, that's the 10% error that I'm talking about, guys. And I'm just saying I can show you live before you even get a system about the 10%. But if you want to see real system power, go to my Telegram group. The link is there in the comment section there. Go to my Telegram group and have a look. Have a look right there. The system, what it does on a daily basis, it's really displayed right there. And it's up to you guys to decide what you think about it. And look at this. The market is consolidating around this area. And I tell you, we are about to enter into a trade right now. We're about to enter into a trade. And we're on the strategy data, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's opening. The minute that you see it moving right there, it means like it's opening and closing in trade. And it's still going, guys. It's still going. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is crazy. Your Man of All Victory Plus is one of those boards that when you buy them, man, they become an asset, not a liability. Never losing money, man. Never losing money. And you should be very pick of the markets that you're trading in, guys. I've done most of the videos. It's up to you to sit down and just decide what kind of market it is. But once you join us, we usually recommend what to trade, what you're going to be trading through our Telegram group. And if ever you're one of those people who don't have Telegram and say you don't have space in the mobile phone, man, I can't help you help yourself if that's the case. Then you can remain the same, or you can decide to change the same person that you are. And believe me, change is something for the better. And look at that, we touched 15K. 50,000 USD from 100 USD, guys. And it's been over a month of running now, and we're still running. Hence, I tell you, the outcome is income, man. The outcome is always income. The outcome is always income. Just checking again. 29. So just look at that, guys. Just look at that. Definitely have a look at that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. The system capabilities is just on another level, and still we haven't taken a trade, man. This is annoying because like we still haven't taken a trade this side, and we still haven't taken a trade this side. So just gonna let it run though. No pressure at all. So that's one of the things that you guys should take into consideration. That patience is virtue while using automated trading, because the system needs to find those high probability trading setups, not you. The system has to anticipate what's good to enter, when it's good to enter, when it's not good to enter the market. And as I've said, guys, look at that, the time is still huge. but we're still going, we're still going, we're still going, we're still going, guys, we're still going. And man of all victory plus is eating away, it's eating away, it's eating away, it's eating away, it's eating away. Man, this is crazy, man. Let me just have a drink. $15,500 USD touch, and the market is still going, guys. It's still going off the hook. And guys, be very optimistic about the system. Once you plug it in, you can still use the close all button when you've entered the required amount of profit that you want, and you can just simply close it. And look at this, it's just taking some few positions on buys. It's still taking positions, I'm sure. It's taking positions, it's taking positions. Look at that. Remember, guys, we've started to take how many positions? I think it was 50 positions. Yes, it's 50 positions. And as you can see, it's forming a little bit of a layer out there as in resistance. But the minute that these positions are formed, it even starts trailing them. Look at that, already making 44 USD, and it's still opening position. So I could close that 50 USD right now with this button over here, but I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't like that. That won't be any fun. So it's still opening, it's still opening. So let me bring back my strategy tester, and let's just have a look at the time. Almost, the time is almost. The time is almost. Oh, we took a dent there. Because remember what I told you, is we're at a place where it's forming a resistance right there. So hence, you see those kind of hiccups right there. With that being said, let's take a look at the strategy tester. Man, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. And just wait for the recovery, guys, because I'm definitely sure it's going to take in some more position right there. As it is, it's taking some new positions right there. The market is falling to go down, guys, and it's taking positions right there. Let's have a look. And remember what I said, it doesn't lose twice in a row, and this is it. This is it, this is it, this is it. You might even increase the lot size. If I were you, you might even take a higher lot, whatever it is. But just have a look. Just be patient enough and have a look. And the strategy tester just paused 35 minutes, and I'm just gonna go back on it. And look at that. Look at how easy it is to make dollars with the system. We're at 57 USD, and then the spike occurred, and we could have closed with the close all position button, guys. So just wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, and it places a TP and a SL as well. Look at that, look at that, look at that. It's still trailing. It's still trailing. The system's still trailing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just slow down the strategy tester because we're almost at the end. I might need plus or minus 10 minutes to finish this, so let me just slow it down. Look at that, look at that, look at that. We're already at $17,405, guys. United States dollars. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at your system, guys. Look at your system. It's your boy Peter. We're killing the most, guys. We're killing the most right now. Look at that, 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 look at that. So let's go back. Have a look. Already at 50 USD. And it's still going, guys. Still opening some more positions because like it's reaching a position, an area of value on the market, and hence it's taking in more trade. But look at that. With 0.25, it's easy to make 5 USD on crash 300. That easy. That easy. So now I see our time has gone back to 50 minutes right there, which is something that I'm not really looking forward to. But anyway, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this. I'm anticipating we're going to reach 20K by the end of this because it's still the 20th of June. And we'll set our time here to end on the 30th of June. So bear that in mind, bear that in mind. And look at the recovery of the system, guys. I want you to pay some attention right there. And it's going as it is. Let's close this and also close this. We're going to come back to it. But look at that, look at that, look at how it's trailing. This is live on the demo account though. But just look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Let's bring it there. It's up 100 USD. We just lost 154 USD. But already the system it's fine. I didn't make any adjustment or any changes right there, guys. It just opened 50 position just like that. If I wanted to close, I could actually close it, and I really want to close it. But anyway, for the content sake, you can let it run. Just bear in mind. And this is that area of value that the market is trying to break into. It tried to go down and it didn't. So imagine if it was you, you would have closed manual and it would be like chicken feet to go back into the market because it just suffered a spark. And it says right there that a spark can occur each and every time. Only the brave can hold. And by being the brave, you know, it's super amazing. So let's wait. Let's see how much did it lose? 154. As soon as we reach 160, I'm gonna close it. But at the same time, let's have a look on what this one is doing right there. Where are we financial with this one? Still at 17k, and it's already hedging, guys. It's already hedging. That's another thing there. It was forming a range, hence it was hedging there. So with that being said, look at it. Look at the system. Look at the recovery, man. Look at the recovery there. Look at the man. This is one of those like those assets that you have, not a liability. Man, look at this. Look at it. It's always killing it, even though there's a trade up there. But it's always killing it, man. It's always killing it. That's what I like about this system. Already at 18k, but there's that 400 USD room right there, and it's killing it. It just closed it right now. It just hit an SR back to 17.4. So let's go ahead and just have a look. 180. And guys, just do this if you reach this level. This is the desired. Look at that. Look at that. It's just closing automatically everything on its own. And if you check the balance history, now we're having 32 USD in profit. Just like that, amongst the losses that we have. So that's another thing that I like about Men of All Victory Plus. This is like the safety feature right there. And just like I said, you don't lose twice in a row. You don't lose twice in a row with Men of All Victory Plus. And this is a demo account. Bear in mind, guys. Bear in mind, this is a demo account. We'll still open more trades. I just wish it had opened another few trades on VIX 75. Understand? So let's go back to our strategy test and just have a look. Yeah, almost 13 minutes left, guys. Almost 13 minutes left. So we still got a chance to see the system in action. So with that being said, let's have a look. This system is a gift, guys. The system is a gift from Forex Villa Pro, availing Forex information into the financial sector, guys. And as you can see, we're still below 17k, and we're fighting to go above 18k. We did touch 18k, but for some unknown reason, guys, we took a loss. And as you can see, the system is still going up. And just like I told you, it could have been more than 33 USD that we have recovered there. But you understand, for the sake of content, I just want to display to you how the system actually operates. And I hope this gives you an idea on how the system does. So when I say the system doesn't lose, guys, I really mean that the system doesn't lose. Twice in a row, it doesn't lose twice in a row. So it does lose, but for that 10% that it's accounted, guys, it will never lose twice in a row, or depending on your account in that. But you just need to have enough equity, because like there's a difference between blowing your account or the system losing continuously. It's just losing trade continuously. Each and every trade that it takes, it just loses. That's the system that blows your account. But there's a system that, I mean, like this, that saying where you just suffocate your account. You're using a big lot size. You're changing the system to open with a huge lot size. That can be on you. The reason why we're recommending position sizing on our website is that you avoid such incidents where you suffocate your account. The broker has to actually close your account in losses, because using bigger lots, using a lot of things. So if ever like you want to try our product and you're not sure, you can start with this one. There I can give you a good EA again. And the margin of error itself, you can read about it right there. It's there right there. So the accuracy between 10% to over 60% profitability, depending on the volatility of the market, and so forth. So there's a 40% error. You can imagine what that 40% remains. So, but just for the setup, guys, just to test us, if ever like you're not sure about our services, or maybe you're skeptical, thinking it's a scam, you're thinking otherwise, just to test us. I'm sure I trust the system. I trust the risk manager there, man. It's one of the most disciplined system that I have. Look at that. It still went higher and higher and higher and higher. And for the sake, because I closed it with this button right there, just to display to you what the close hold button does. You understand? So just bear in mind for that. I just wanted to show you what the close hold button does. But if now it opens another trade, I will let it run, because I know for a fact that after a major loss like that one that it did, the board can win plus or minus, like speaking statistically. This is not just actual fixed figures, guys. I know between 3 and 6 trades consecutively, it can hit that. It can do that. Just look at here. Just look at it. I hope we suffer a loss and just see, and we're gonna count them together one by one. Like how many wins can we go in a row? But look at that: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, 8 with that one as well. So in a row, you understand? It can hit that in a row, and this is not a loss, by the way. In a row, it can hit that. So that's one thing I like about the system as well. You understand? It can take in more wins consecutively. You understand? Like respectively, in that way, and that's power right there. That's power. There isn't mining system that can do that. And even if they are, they're not as good as this one. I have to factor out that one, man. Because I know a lot of guys who drive Lamborghinis and say, you understand, they're making their money through trading. But I know for a fact, because I also sell system. I make a lot of money, by the way, by just selling system. Like, remember, this is 225 USD. And if I'm having 10 people just to buy those systems, that's over 10,000, like that's over 2,000 USD. So understand, I can be well off, I can be well fed, you understand, with that kind of money. That's literally good enough money, you understand. So for a middle working class in South Africa, they don't even earn that much, you understand, more than 2,500 USD per month. So I'd be able to afford things like to rent out cars, to buy property, you understand, even if like I was just selling this system to only 10 people. But imagine like what a limbo guy does with a fancy lifestyle and so on and so on. So I'm not just here to expose anyone. I'm just commenting on the system just to give you basics information on what the system can do. And as you can see, we're still going. We're still going. And it's still climbing, guys. And this is one of those things, guys. Once you make a decision with the system now, just let the system run itself. Like even after you close there, do not interrupt it on the next trade. You understand? Because like it is the same as letting it continue. You understand? It is the same as letting it continue. So this one is still taking a little bit of time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and press fast forward. Just have a look. Just see. Let me just go back a little bit. As I see, we're already towards the end. 45. Already left 4 minutes for it to finish. But anyway, guys, what I want to tell you about the system right here is the consistency. Now it's not 5 minutes. It's around 14 to 15. Minute. So what I wanted to tell you guys is the consistency. It's very important, guys, for you to know your system before you even buy it. Hence, when you contact me, whether if you've seen a Facebook ad or anything, I'm going to tell you about the system before I give you my payment options, because I know I've dealt with a lot of people who just wanted to make a quick buck, and yes, you can make a quick buck. And by the way, you can make a quick buck as well as a living out of this. And what you need to do is just to pay your attention, just your attention. So here we go. We just had one loss and we just had a win here. And definitely a win there. So this is the second win. That's after I lost. Third win after I lost. And a fourth, 5 win after I lost. And a 6 win right there after I lost. 7 win. Man, this is the system. This is the system of future. 8, 9. Man. I mean, like, on an average level, after a loss, you can get from 3 to 6 wins consecutively. You understand? So I'm just saying, man, this is the system that I love. Out of respect for other bots out there, if ever like you feel like your system it's manly enough to come into the stage, man, just suggest one. Even like your clients, like most of the guys that send results, I don't see their clients withdrawing or using real accounts. Just one of those things that I'm always interested in, but you never know what these guys are doing out there. But a system as a system, you'll be proud to show it to the world like I'm doing. If ever like your system is as good, be proud to show it to the world. And as a customer, guys, if you're having a system, man, just look into making consistent amount of money that you're gonna take care of your family. Don't be interested in growing your mutual trader account. Always strive to withdraw your money and have it with you. Understand? Like always have your money with you. After a trade, withdraw your money, because like the goal is to grow our bank accounts, not our mutual trader accounts. And I always say this to everyone who's interested. Grow your bank account. Look at that, we're about to charge 19,000 USD, and the system is still going. It's still going, guys. It's still going. Next time I'll remember to select few days so that the video is not that long. It's just short and straight to the point. It's already 2 a.m. In the morning, and I'm still sitting just trying to create content for my clients. And by the way, this is what I do on a normal day-to-day basis. I just talk to people understanding how I can be of value to them, how can I help them, you understand? So that's one thing I like about what I do, like interacting with people, because like most of you might be wondering, why do I go through all this trouble to sell my system if like my system is already making enough money for me? It's about giving back, guys. It's about giving back and helping few people, man. If I can help my family, you understand, like, I can definitely help someone out there. So towards the end of our video, guys, almost at the end, there's still time over. Look at where it went. It went over the moon, guys. It went over the moon. Had we laughed it, man, could have been 3 times the amount that we closed, 4 times the amount that we closed there. But you make a choice, you make a decisions. And I usually do this each and every day, guys. After I suffer a loss, or I see the system suffer a loss, I plug it in and wait for it to open the next position. And once it opens the next position, I know I'm gonna eat big time. I eat as big as, man, as a weight. So let's go in. Look at that, 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 look at the system, man, look at the system. And we're still going. 10 minutes to go, guys. 10 minutes to go towards the end, because we have to evaluate the back test result. Like, we have to see here on the strategy test, it's gonna give us a back test report and just have a look on it. But I can see, man, we're about to touch 20,000. I was gonna touch 20,000 because I see it hedge like a market there. And by the looks of it, we just touched it. Yeah, we're already on 20,000, guys. We're already on 20,000. Oh, we just hit a loss, yeah. But anyway, we touched 20,000. We touched 20,000, and that's a fact. Look at here. We touched 20,000. The balance was 20,426 from a mere 100 USD. A common 100 USD that you can find in the street. A common 100 USD that you spend without even budgeting for it. I can give you that much. 20,000 USD is over 300,000 rands. And you're looking at it like, you're scratching your hand like, man, this must be impossible. I can tell you, like, yeah, people, one of my clients that are doing this, they are making it. I'm making it like this. So it's only based on what you think and how wide is your risk appetite as well. So the greater the risk, the greater the risk, the greater the reward. There's no way you can trade with the system for an entire month consecutively without stopping or withdrawing it. And I always tell you that you run the system for 12 hours. So on this 20 USD, you need to factor in those facts that I'm talking about right now. You don't go blind and just look at this 20 USD, 20,000 USD, and you're like, oh wow, this system can make that kind of money. Remember, I said each and every time before you go to work, if you got a 9 to 5, plug the system and go to work. And when you come back, stop the system and withdraw your profits. And there might be days where you've suffered some few losses or here and there, if ever like one of you just like to go overboard and don't follow the recommended settings. But if you do follow our recommended settings, I'm talking about things that I've proven time and time before. If you follow that notion, I can guarantee you, you will never cry with this system. You will never cry. You will never blow any account. You will never suffocate account if you follow our position sizing. And once we recommend 3 to 7 position, and you go for a 7-1 and something like that, do not hesitate, guys. Do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. If you're one of those people who are using money that you can't afford to use the minimum, always go for the minimum. Understand? Because like once you try it out and see it, it can even set you from a place of, lacking that you are in to a place of higher purpose. Understand? You even feel more of a person than having to lack money, having to lack things in life. That kind of a lack, you understand, it's very deformative, you understand. So like here we are on Forex Villa Pro, we are about family, man. Look at that 20,579 from just a mere 100 USD. A mere 100 USD can do this. And look at this, we're about to go into other trades. It came back to that area of value that we had before, and it's about to take another one. And remember what I said, remember what I told you guys, that it doesn't lose twice in a row. So here's a spike. Let's see what the system does. But on the other hand, we'll come back for that one. Let's just have a nice finish, guys. A nice wrap up for this YouTube video. I can see it's about how many minutes left. 5 minutes is too much though. But anyway, we can also watch here and see what happens when the system opens the trade. Let's open the toolbox and just have a look. Oh, now it's opening the VIX 75. It has opened the VIX 75, and I see it's opening VIX 75. I mean like VIX 100 USD. Let's have a look. Man, This is the system of the future. Oh, it took a loss, 2 losses, and there's still one. Let's open. That's not a problem. Let's have a look on this one, what it does next, what the system does next. Man, this is one of those power systems, man. This is one of those power systems. And let's look, let's finish our Deriv. Let me go on a lower and also open a strategy test to the side. I'm not gonna close the toolbox. I wanna see it opening trades. Oh man, look at this. Let's wrap up the strategy test first before we move into that one. Look at this. 21,200 USD from just 100 USD, guys. From a mere 100 USD, look at that. Look at that. Man of all V3 plus, guys. And it's still the 27. We can still take it to 25 USD. Man, this system it's mesmerizing to watch, man. It's super good. It's super good. Let's have a look. Still climbing, still hasn't opened any trade yet. And it's also do this. Increase the lot size because you can see that now the conditions are way too favorable for us. So with that, I've increased the lot size and the number of positions the system needs to take. And let's have a look over here as we finish. 21,547 US dollars in profit from a mere 100 USD. And the win itself, the wins itself, guys, they're on another level. That's what I love about the system. Your man of all V3 plus, guys, man of all V3 plus, doing the most. Look at that, catching the spikes up, down. This is precisions right here. Look at that. It went up, it went down, it cashed those spikes like live. That's super good. That's super good, guys. That's super dope. Super good. And I bet right this side, still no opening. And we just hit some few losses on VIX 75. And I bet the next few trade that we're gonna take on VIX 100, definitely eating. We're definitely eating, guys. We're definitely eating. So let's have a look here. Should be taking trade. Let's wait and see. Man of all V3 plus, guys. Man of all V3 plus. Almost towards the end. 2 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. I mean. And it's killing it. It's killing this market, man. It's killing this market. This is incredible. Still at 21,629 USD. And we just suffered a loss. Look at that one first win there. Definitely a win. Man of all. Definitely a win, man. Definitely a win. Another win there. Another win. Definitely a win. Definitely another win. Man, this is Man of all V3 plus, and we don't exaggerate things here. We take it as it is. We show you what it is. Look at it. Ever since that win, how many wins has it done? You can pause and count there. Definitely wins, guys. Wins over wins over wins over wins. I don't know why it's not taking in trades now, but that's fine. It's not a problem. When the system is ready to, it will take trades. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. 22,000, guys, 22,000. We just touched 22,000. And it's still going, guys. It's still going. 22,000, and it's still going. Your man of all V3 plus. Man of all V3 plus with the margin of error of 10%. 10% error right there. And we would hope to take it to 95% with the next update. As you can see, like the most trades that opens and closes are way above the bullion band, and we can actually fix that. But you know what, it might affect the other conditions, so we're trying to work out a way in order to improve the strategy in that way. But this is the best system capabilities we could come up with so far, and we're really excited and really happy just to check it out and show it to you guys. And we're still on the 28, guys. Oh, this is the longest YouTube video I've ever made. The longest I've ever made. And look at the system. Above 22k, man. Above 22k. And here we're still waiting. Just suffered a loss with Volatility 100, still waiting for a trade. Also waiting for a trade this side. We'll see another spike, another spike. So it might take some time before it opens another few trades, because I'm guessing it's anticipating a market reversal, hence it's waiting like that. So let's wait and see. Here, where are we? 22,000 back to 22,000 again. So have a look at this. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. Man. This system it's fire in its own. It's fire. It's fire. So suffer a loss over there, and we're gonna go back. Look at that. Win. Definitely a win. So after a loss, guys, it's a fact that the next few trades is gonna be wins. As you can see, we're winning, getting back to 22,000 USD. It's a fact right now. So let's have a look. The system is taking in trades, selling trades on crash 300. Just like I told you, it was waiting for an anticipation. So it's taking in sales. Now we're no longer taking in buys, we're taking in sales. So let's have a look. It might take a little bit of time before it closes the sales, but let's have a look. And we've increased lot size, we've increased number of positions. So this is that area where the market can actually start hitting, because like you can see, we were taking in buys just not so long ago, and now we are taking in sales. So let's have a look here before we finish this market. We've only left with 2 more minutes, which is not a problem though. And look at this, look at this. Man of all V2 Plus, guys. Man of all V2 Plus, the only system that pays the bills and take care of a system user. How much I love this system, man. It's displayed on my Telegram. Just visit my Telegram. The link is on the comment section. And if ever you're looking for a broker that's repeatable in the market to trade synthetic markets, I recommend Deriv, man. I recommend Deriv. There's a link on the buyer section right there. You can simply visit the link, and bear in mind, I might earn a referral. If you're not keen to me having a referral money, you can just simply go directly to Deriv and just get, the account there and have it running, and start earning your money right there immediately after all. You don't even need to verify any of those documents. You just need to have an account. Look at that. So we have enough equity. Look at that. This is like the third candlestick that just opened. So to give it a little bit of time, you can see the market is on a downtrend right there, and that's what we want to catch with the system right there. So let's finish off this one. How many minutes left? Almost there. Even though it's accumulating, but we're almost there. What I like about simulation, guys, is that it shows you what's likely to happen. And look at that, we just suffered a loss, and look at those wins that we get after a loss, just to back up my what I'm telling you, that after a loss the system does, man. It definitely goes crazy, and that's important for you to see. Like plus or minus 3 trades in a row are gonna go into win consecutively. Hence, I'm so confident that this one over here, it's a matter of time. And I'm just gonna hold on it. I think 15 minutes is too much. Remember, this is 1 minute time frame, so I'm just gonna let it run, and we'll definitely see a spike towards the downside. And how do I know that? Because I know the system. So a fact is, you don't know financial markets, but you can know your system. That's a fact. You know your system, the strategy that it uses in order to open trades and detect trading opportunities. And look at those wins, man. There's been a lot of wins. And definitely, man, a sell was inevitable right there. So here's another trade, goes into profit immediately, just like that. So you can bear in mind, so this trade right here is similar to the one that we already opened here. The market went up a little bit and eventually went down. You understand? So plus or minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 candlesticks. So we might have to wait 15 minutes in order to show you this win right here. In order to show you that win over there, and you can see the stop loss there. So there's no way it's gonna hit that. We know the system, intuitive thinking, man. And we're still going. Look at that. We're still hitting at above 22,618 USD from 100 USD. The backtest report, man, is gonna look incredible. I can assure you that it's gonna look very incredible. And as we finish, look at this. It's hedging again. It's hedging my market again, which is not a problem. You just need to be patient. Man of all V2 Plus, a loss there. And look at what it does next. What it does, it's absolutely incredible. Win. Another win, of course, and another win. Oh man, this system, it's power, it's power, it's power, it's power. And this is according to the test. When we tested, we figured out that, you know what, it doesn't lose twice in a row. It never loses twice in a row. Look at those wins there. Look at those wins. That position that it opened there at the top. Look at what it does to it. Man, we're going for 23,000 from a mere deposit of 100 USD. That's too much. That is too much. That is too much. And we're supposed to end this test right now. Look at another loss. So we'll guarantee some more wins. Right after the loss, guarantee some more wins. Look at that win. Another win. The system, man, the system, the intuitive thinking of the system, man. It's algorithm intelligence. It's algorithm intelligence. Let me check the time right there. Look at that. It closed everything, and oh man, this is, and it's still closing everything, guys. Look at that. It's trailing. It's trailing. It's moving the trailing stop loss to this level, and it's already. Ah man, like I'm tired about talking about a system, but look at this. Look at this. All through the system. Look at all through the system, man. And it's still closing, and it's still falling. You can even. Yes, and our strategy tester just ended right now at 22,936. That's incredible. That's incredible. But before we get into the strategy tester, look at it. You can literally close all position right there by just hitting that position, like that button, because you can see it's failing to close all them all at the same time, because like sometimes the server is problematic, but you can see it's still closing and it's still falling. You understand? Look at the trailing stop loss still being sent out, and at the same time it's still trying to close position as it digests this information that is being sent out by the market as well. This is Men of Wealth Victory Plus, guys, and I'm not making it up. You can see this is a demo account, by the way. You see that, and this is a live trade. You see that, the strategy tester right here. So let's evaluate the report. I just wanted to show you that the system can be as profitable as this. Let me bring back the toolbox. Just have a look. Still 300 in profit. And look at the history with 200 USD, and it's still closing all position here. I think it's the server or the network, guys. But with that being said, I'm not really worried, because I've showed you what the system can do and what it does and what it is doing. And you can still close manual if you want to close manual. And that being happening right there, or close all button, whatever it is. So with that, without wasting any time, let's get back to the report itself that I've told you about. And it can still fall. This market can still fall, by the way. So you have a look at this, guys. We started with an initial deposit of 100 USD, just like I've told you. The report itself is going to be incredible, guys. It's going to be incredible. Initial deposit of 100 USD, total net profit of 22,836. That deserves a round of applause, guys. So the transaction, guys, exceeded over 50,000 USD. In gross profit, guys, in gross profit, exceeded 50,000. Almost, it was shy by less than 209. Yeah, 292 USD. It was shy away with that much. This is shocking, guys. This is shocking. Even Deriv by like, hey. Their account size that you can transact in is like the maximum is 50,000 USD. They don't even allow you to withdraw more than 50,000 USD. And the gross loss is 36K. As I've always said, guys, as long as the outcome is income, always bear in mind with those ways, as long as the outcome is income. And I'm very, 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 very happy that you guys were able to follow me up to this point. And look at the linear graph itself. The linearity of it from the word go, from the beginning of things, man, from the beginning of things. I just like to show you all that. And from the beginning of things, like everything was straight up. And there it is. Input settings, there it is, and you can see it's still on onto the market right now, still on, and it's still closing, guys. It's still closing, and we suffered a loss there with the first few trades, but the recovery of it, guys, the recovery of it, this market can still go down, and it hasn't moved most of the trading stop loss there, and hence I tell you, do not interfere with the market, guys. Do not interfere with the system. Let the system does its things. As you can see now, it's closing some few trades just right there at the startup point. But I think that's due to the network. Nothing to be worried about. And it can still go down. It can still go down. It can still go down. So guys, without wasting any of your time, guys, I like to appreciate those who followed me up to this point. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell, guys. And let me know what you think about Forex Villa Pro. Let's engage under the comment section, guys. And for recommended broker, get EXNESS. EXNESS, man. I recommend EXNESS. And if you want to be trading your Forex, your indexes, your cryptocurrency, and your commodities, I recommend EXNESS. But if you want to be trading synthetic markets, man, even financial markets as well as the other precious metals and the future indexes, you can also still go with Deriv. They're also good as well, and they're also repeatable. So it's your boy Peter. Without wasting any of your time, guys, I'm signing out.